So guys, now let's make our click. So making our click, first we need to go to our script and create a new script, and I'm going to call that script click controller. So now let's attach that click controller to our enemy controller. Now let's open it. So let's now delete the start and update. Later we can add them. Here for now we need to write public list, and inside of that we want the float auto clicker. We can call it auto clicker last time is equal to new list float. So now let's create our update. Here inside we need to use the for loop. Int I is equal to 0 and semicolon, and after that if our I is less than our auto clicker last time dot count, that is how the amount of the list inside of the list, how many that we have. We want to when we reach to the max amount of that, then we want add 1 to i's. That means that is the condition. As long as this condition we didn't reach to the max value, so we are going to add 1 to it, add 1 to our loop. Now here auto clicker last time array I inside is equal over time dot times our current time, and then we are saying here actually what we need before that, we need to check something with if function. If our time dot time is minus our auto clicker last time inside of that array, inside of that we are going to use I. Then if it is less than equal to the 1 second, then we want to reset our time. And also we want to do a damage to our enemy. So enemy controller dot instance dot current enemy dot damage. Now in the top we are going to add another variable that is our public int auto clicker price. Now here outside of our update we are going to make a new function call that function on by auto clicker. Here we are going to check if game manager dot instance dot gold is bigger than or equal to auto clicker price, then we are able to buy the auto clicker. But before we need also to reduce from our gold. Now I'm going to game manager. Here we have add gold. I'm going to just copy that with Ctrl C and paste it, Ctrl V. Instead of add gold, I'm going to call it reduce gold. And here instead of plus equal, I'm going to change it to minus equal amount. That means we are going to reduce that amount of money from our money from our gold. So now let's save it and going back to our Click controller. Here inside of our parentheses, we need to say game manager dot instance dot reduce gold, and the amount is auto clicker price. We want to reduce from our that depend on our auto clicker price. Now here is also auto clicker last time dot add time dot time. So now let's see if everything is correct. As soon we are going to check if our time is minus our auto clicker last time is bigger than, so here is I need to change it to bigger than equal than 1 second. Then we want to set our time again, and then we want to do a damage to our enemy. So do not forget, here is we need to change the to bigger. So because we are going to make the time as long as the time is more than 1 second, we are going to give a damage. Now I'm going to save it. Let's go back to the game. I'm going to attach, it's already attached. I'm going to call the auto clicker price at maybe we can say 5 gold. So now let's go to our button auto clicker. Here we need to make an event, and from the enemy controller, because the script was inside of that, click controller on by auto clicker. So now let's test it. When we are going to play and collect 5 gold. Here we have 5 gold, and when we click on this our button, he is going automatically damage to our enemy. So now our idle is almost finished. As you see, we can also click on it to make the process faster. We can click the enemy ourselves as well, beside of our buttons. Now I'm going inside of that text. I'm going to change the text 5 gold. So now next things we want, instead of giving the fixed value to here, we want to change the value. So here I'm going to say public int or public float, and float we can here say auto clicker time, or auto clicker time. set here, I'm going to make auto clicker time. So here, if I'm going to save it as default, I'm going to put it also 1. So now when we look at our auto clicker time, here I need to do it myself 1. As you see, we have the same result. It's going to do a damage, and when I'm going to reduce the auto clicker time, you see it's going to do more damage, faster damage. So now we can also create a more auto clicker. Actually, let's do the here at the button. I'm going to attach that to our button. It is better than our enemy controller. So now inside of the button that we give this inside the auto clicker price, this one will be 5, the time will be 1. Now just need to go to event. Here I'm giving the object button, the click controller, and by auto clicker. So now we can duplicate it. This one, we can, for example, make it the text at 10 gold, price also 10 gold, and damage to be 0.9 or 0.5. Now let's play. It's 5. I'm going to have this one to help me to faster collect gold. And as soon as it's reached 10, I'm going to buy this one as well. And then, as you see, it's going to do more damage, faster damage to enemies. So later you can also adjust the enemies to give them, for example, when you reach to the boss, give him more health. So now everything works fine. Also, other things we can do, give an amount of time that our auto clicker should do clicking. But I prefer to be like that because I see in most of the games they don't have them, so we can actually delete this part. Now instead of also the sprite, we can change the sprite to something else. So now let's go inside of our auto clicker. Here I want to add to our list. Each time we are going to click on our on by auto clicker. Here we are saying the auto clicker last time dot add time dot time, and in the top I'm going also to write public text mesh pro GUI. Don't we have add text mesh pro? No. Here we need to say using TMP Pro. I'm going to say level text. Now here level text dot text is equal to quotation mark level space, then here I'm going to say plus auto click last time dot count dot to a string. We are going to convert that text to a string. So now when I'm going to save it, let's go back. Actually, let's go make another text. Level text. Now we can put it at here on the that button. Make it a little bit bigger. Level 1, for example. And I'm going to change the size a little bit to become bigger. To be bold. So now maybe change the color to red, orange, or something like that. Later we are going to adjust all of them, but for now let's just keep them like that. Later when we want to design our UI, then we will fix all of them, make them beautiful. So for now, just keeping like that to see if everything works fine or not. So here at our button, I'm going to level text. I'm going to put that level text there. So let's test it. When we reach to 5, let's make actually more. I'm going, oh, so it's going to click, and then 2 it's going to become a 4. Oh, okay, I think something is wrong with my text, and that's the reason, because I will add it 2 times. 1 time is enough, so save it. So now it should work without any problem. So now I have, let's make it 15 gold. I'm going to click one. As you see, it's a level 1. Now another one is level 2, level 3. It's going to be faster and faster. 5. 6. So now that's work fine without any problems. So we can level up our buttons and make them to do faster damage. As you see, when I'm going to enemy controller, into our button, here at auto clicker, last time I made a 5 element which it's going to click each time now. So now I'm going to stop it. So our auto clicking and also leveling up our buttons work fine. So now next thing that I would love to do is that each time that we want to level up our button, it's going to be more expensive. So now let's go back to our click controller. Here in downside, I'm going to say we want to multiply our auto clicker last time. No, not auto, the auto clicker price by multiply equal to 2 or 3. Let's make 3. Save it. Now let's check it. Now if I'm going to use this button, as we see, the price is 5 for now. When I'm going to click 1, it's becoming 15. As when I click here, nothing is going to happen as long as I don't have a 15 gold. Now if I click, it becomes 45. It's going to increase the time, so the price of our clicker. Now we need also to get access to the text, to change the text as well. It's going to stop it. Here in our update, also we want, first we need to make a new text, a public text. Here I'm going to copy that, paste it, auto clicker price text. I'm going to call it like that. So now here I'm going to copy that part, price auto clicker last time dot content. Instead I'm going to change it to the name of that auto clicker price. Here instead of level text, auto clicker price text, that text is equal to the price, and then add the price in front of that. So now save it. Here auto clicker price text, going to put that text, just rename it to price text, add it there. Now here when reach to 5, click on it, price is 15. price is 45. Now level 2. So now the pricing and also thing is working fine without any problems. We're working fine. So later we need to just make them more beautiful. So which we will do it later. Now see you guys in the next video.